The Bay Area, and more specifically Berkeley, was the backdrop for the indie film Punk Kids. Here to tell us more about the film and where you can catch its next screening is writer and director Mike Heff. Mike, thanks for joining us today.
Stoked to be here, Olivia.
Stoked to talk about Punk Kids. Tell us a little bit about what people can expect from this film.
So Punk Kids is a movie about my experiences growing up in a punk band myself. It's about kids in high school that have a band that are trying to get their first show. So if you're a young person in a band, you know how special your first show is. We've done all this practicing and it's finally time to play in front of people. So the movie's about that kind of journey and following your dreams. We actually have a venue in the movie called the 429 Theater, and that's based on 924 Gilman, which is a famous, if you don't know, a famous underground music scene here in Berkeley. And so a lot of amazing bands have come out of there, Green Day specifically, one of my favorites.
Green Day's awesome.
Oh yeah, and so this movie is just a great, family, teen, a comedy drama. It's geared toward younger audiences, but I think everyone's really gonna enjoy it, especially musicians. And anybody who's grown up in like an underground music scene. There's so many things from my experience I've put into this movie, so I think the Bay Area is really going to appreciate it.
Well, you mentioned that it's based off of your own real life experiences. What were maybe some of the challenges of putting that into a movie and kind of translating it to the audience?
Well, I didn't want to make it like an autobiography or something like that, so I definitely took things that happened to me and my band when we were growing up and just tried to adapt them to the characters who are in the story. So yeah, just, mainly just the setting itself was important to me. I knew that I wanted to make a film in the Bay, so when it came time for me to start writing scripts, I thought, what do I want to write about? Write what you know. So I went for it, and I definitely, made the Bay Area a central theme in this movie.
That's so amazing. And we were kind of chatting a little bit before we got on camera here, just talking about how critical it is for people who are from the Bay Area to uplift the Bay Area and maintain the culture of the Bay Area. How did you do that in this film?
Well, the inspiration for the film came when I went to Sundance Film Festival in 2019, and at that festival, the movie The Last Black Man in San Francisco premiered. So I was at a screening for that, and they had a Q&A with the director after, Joe Talbot, and he was, taking questions, and I asked a question, how do you feel about having to move away from somewhere you're so close to pursue your career, like having to go to LA? And he said, just keep writing stories about the Bay, and we'll keep it there. Wow. And so when I heard that, I was like, yes, this is what I'm gonna do, is when I start writing, I just wanna keep it, Bay Area centric. So that movie really inspired me and kind of led me on the path. And I ended up working with somebody from that movie who helped executive produce Punk Kids. Wow. So it all came full circle.
Like full circle moment.
Yeah, totally.
That's so cool. Now let's get a little bit deeper into the story itself. I know there's a love story within the movie. Can you tell me about maybe those characters without giving it all away, what people can expect from this love story? Yeah,
I think it's like an innocent love story, mostly between kids and chasing their dreams.
Yeah.
There are some elements of, some of the characters have that energy between each other, but really it's the teamwork that it takes to kind of band together and chase something. So, yeah, I think the love story ultimately is really between the characters and their dreams. They all have specific things that they want to do. Nancy, who plays guitar, she wants to be a songwriter. Ruby, who's the singer, wants to just have friends and be part of something bigger than herself. And the other characters want to express themselves, and they found it through punk rock.
That's so cool. And I love that you've just drawn so much inspiration from your own life and people around you here in the Bay Area. Where can people catch the next screening? So
we're part of the Brave Maker Film Festival, which is going to be in Redwood City coming in July. So we did sell out of our premiere, which I'm so excited for.
That's exciting, congrats.
But we have 2 screenings, so there are still tickets available on July 15th. It'll be at 3 p.m. in Redwood City. You can find the tickets on our website. But yeah, we're just excited to bring it to the public for the first time.
And what are you most proud of, Mike, when it comes to this piece? Just what do you want people to know and take away from Punk Kids? This
has been my dream. Ever since I was a kid, to make a movie has been what I've always wanted to do. If you've been my friend, you know that this is something I've been pursuing ever since, I didn't make music videos or anything. So I think I want people to take away that all of my experience up until this point is just poured into this movie. There's songs in this movie that me and my band wrote when we were 15, and
really?
Yeah, so it's
some of your original songs.
Yeah, so I think it really is symbolic of where I am in my life and what I want to do now, and kind of the trajectory of my career. So I think it's just special to know that this is kind of like a snapshot of who I am.
Yeah, and speaking of, what do some of your former bandmates think about being some of the inspiration and having their music in the movie?
Some of them are in it.
Really?
Yeah. So they are some of the people in the bands and stuff. So yeah, the whole community, everybody that's in my life, I reached out to be in this. So it's really something close to me.
Sounds like it's going to be so special. Mike, thank you for coming on the show and sharing this special piece of work with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.